Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Misery, Pain, and Poison. As in Magic: The Gathering. That is the the order of the day. Yes. So yeah, this is the next match from the same stream as the previous video. So if you've been watching thus far, I am sorry. Yeah, but that is the reality of the world we live in. No luck and no fun. Let's go. Okay, so previously it was like what? Hour 13, hour 15 for 5 wins, so I guess it could be even worse, but I suppose not by a whole lot. We did have to suffer a lot for those wins, mind you. Almost every single match, apart from the Crocodile one, was, like, from a player who chooses to cause the maximum amount of misery and suffering. So it's unfortunate that that's how they choose to live their life, but, you know, I guess that's just what the, world ends up being like. And some of them even don't even try to win. It's all just about, like, causing annoyance, which I suppose I mean, they are part of humanity, so that is what humanity is about, like, just causing misery and annoyance. Even, like, it's the equivalent of, like, you go into a park, right? And you go in there to play chess, right? And then when you get someone to play chess with you, and instead of actually playing the game, you just start, like, breaking the pieces or trying to stab them in the eyes with it, even at the cost of you being arrested. But you still do it only because you want to crush the people's dreams of playing chess. Like, they've also entered the park. They get the joyful vibes of, oh, cool, I'm gonna be playing chess. That's so fun. And then they do not get to play chess, they get to suffer. Because that is what people want. That is how this all works out. It's a little risky, but I might as well remove that from there. Okay, they probably still have a deck wipe in there, so this is probably by no means, like, even close to over. Or, I mean, it's over when I quit. Fair. That's true. But, like, I guess you know what I mean. Right. Alright. So, counting from the last video, 6 wins, 6 losses. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can at least... I mean, I'll respect, though. They played only creatures as far as I saw. That's, like, proper respectable. Very few people do that. Most people just do counter spells, enchantments about control, reveal your hand and then go die in a fire kind of cards. It's like, it's really annoying that Magic has become a game of just causing annoyance instead of just put people in the field, do something fun and interesting with them that, you know, synergize with each other to cause a big threat, that sort of stuff. No. It's all about just, hey, break the index finger of your opponent and then put it into their eye socket so they only see halfway when they use their cards. Like, it's so weird how that, like, is what Magic became. I've seen a lot of people with that avatar, so it's kind of like, and with name of just about that length, so it's hard to be sure if I've seen this one before. Maybe. It does ring at least a bell, but I don't really know for sure. I think the better option is to throw the white broker's hideout, a plains card in there through the broker's hideout, because that'll make the deck 51 instead of 52, so I get a slightly better chance of drawing something good out of there. Although the hand is thus far so terrible, I don't think it's possible. I know that I know I say that a lot, but I have no creatures, none. Sorry, I have one, but that's not a part of the engine I'm trying to create. 2 cleric classes, 1 borrowed time, 1 fortifying draught, land, and a Luminarch aspirant. That's... I would need to draw the perfect card on every turn for the next 4 turns to have a game. Like, I can see what I draw on the next turn, but there's nothing to be done with this. This is... yeah, there's no game here. Yeah, nope, that's done. I had to draw the perfect card and I didn't. Sorry. There we are. It's really annoying when that happens, because I have basically 90% of my spells in the deck are part of the engine I try to get going. Heal stuff, use the healing, right? I drew none of them in the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's impossible. That's actually statistically impossible. Yet. Like, this is what I have to work with. None of you don't. I do. Alright. Each mastery pass lasts about 3 months. I don't think they do. I think it's more like 3. Sorry, 2. Not 3 months, 2. I feel like this one started in July. Like the 1st of July, and it ends the end of August. And the same one was, I think, true the last time around. This could go places. Maybe. Assuming I draw land, but I suppose every single game is assuming that I draw good cards, but that, like, the one minus here is 2 lands instead of 3. Still 2 lands, but it's not yet a problem. Not yet. Alright. We have a shot. Red and blue is... we'll see. They could be a lot of burn cards, but then again, at some point you gotta choose a set of colors that's gonna work with you, you know? So I think oftentimes green is fine, white is fine. Red is a problem, but it's like the middle area of whether or not it's gonna work with me. Blue and black are the worst ones. Usually. Although red is a lot more destructive, but blue is the controlled, and that's where dreams go to die. I think I should put a treasure in there just in case, right? Maybe? Or no, this time +1/+1. Or no, 2 life, because it's so close to 27 if I do that. Yeah. I always struggle with the Gala Greeter's choice. If it's a treasure mana, or a 2 life, or the other one. They have 4 mana, though. They can probably destroy all of the... okay, or do that. That's fine, too. Okay, so this could work out. And then I do combat. All attack to blockers. This in. That was quite something. Like, I hate to call it a perfect game, but yeah, man. I got lucky that time. I cannot deny that one. They got nothing in the field, 4 lands, 2 treasure mana. I got a 3/3 veteran, 14/14 greeters because of the thing, so it was basically a 3/3, but yeah. 4/6 Righteous Valkyrie, 8/8 Voice of the Blessed, and I just managed to get the fortifying draw at the exact right time in. Man. I curse a lot when I play this one, but every once in a while. Damn. Every once in a while. Alright. It looks like a common or uncommon again, because there's no glow, but, you know, the rares and such from the individual card rewards are extremely rare. Like, you know, rare is rare, doy. But, like, unusual. Like, I forget the percentages, but I think it's like the single digits or at the very most, like, 12%, like, really unusual, so... And I've had that happen, I think, twice, so I should probably not complain. Pugnacious Pugilist, Ogre Warrior. Whenever Pugnacious Pugilist attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red devil creature token with when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. If one uses a red deck that especially gets some use out of adding creatures to the field, that is, like, by no means useless. It's a little expensive, but still. Alrighty. 7 wins, 7 losses. I curse a lot, I have a lot of poison in me, but 50-50 thus far. Gotta admit, that's not too bad. Mind you, I've suffered. Remember that control deck player that tried to kill me of natural causes of old age? Like in the real world, because the game took so long by his means of being BS? I've suffered, yes. Let's go. Be zen, yes. This is one of those new avatars as well. It's not a great start, but if I get mana going, I have a lot of creatures to work with. The problem, there's no one that uses healing, so I gotta draw both at least 1 mana quite quickly, and either a Voice of the Blessed or a Hallowed Priest. I think those are the, like, 2 options. Gala Greeters, to a small extent, is a useful one in that, but yeah, still. So, I don't... It has problems in trying to get things going. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm really tempted to use a Lunarch Veteran at the treasure mana. However, if I don't get a 3rd mana, I cannot get anything in the field then, so I shouldn't. I should instead do Lulu Forgetful Hollyphant, and then make a judgment call on whether or not I would make one of my healers a flyer or the aspirant a flyer. Oh, I got the mana though. Oh, goody. So... Right. Okay, I could but again, if I draw a Voice of the Blessed, I don't have the mana to play it yet, so I should probably wait. Mm-hmm. Oh. Now that's interesting. Okay. Now, it's a lot of people in the field, but I still don't have anything that uses the healing, so it's probably still not a thing I can win. And especially now when they have that, I think it's almost already over. Unless I draw a Voice of the Blessed within the next turn, I kind of can't do anything with this. And I didn't. Yeah, this is not looking great. It's an interesting fight in a weird way, but it's basically this is over. I don't think I can win. Right. Right. Let's hope it was worth it. Not even sure what I want to draw. Like, Voice of the Blessed would probably help me a lot, but a land would help me a lot also if it's a plains. Or the two-sided land as well, I suppose, but... But yeah, I do think this is basically we are in the ballpark of being dead with this, though. Okay. This is a strange, strange match. Okay, so... I guess this works. But again, like, even if they have one of the deck wipe cards, they destroy the game completely, and then... Again, there's not much to be done there. I don't draw cards, and they have a lot of cards in hand. So, sometimes these situations can look deceptively good, and then it's immediately turned around, flipped, and more importantly, over. Again, 6 mana left. 1 deck wipe card is all they need. Maybe the dungeon has like a destroy every creature in the field. I don't know. Right. And then they destroy one of my cards with that. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's over. Because they destroy the Valkyrie, my creatures lose all of their power, and it's over. I feel like that is a cheating card, though. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we are. 8 wins, 7 losses. Alright. So far, so... Let's say progress. But, even though I'm 2 wins away from getting 10 I'm after, it doesn't mean we're close. It may look like we're close. However, my worst day is... at least 10 losses in a row has happened a couple of weeks ago. At least. It's probably even worse days have happened, so let's keep that in mind. Soul Stealer Axe. Equipped creature has trample. Whenever creature deals combat damage to a player, seek a card with mana value equal to that damage. Okay. Yeah, that's basically cheating. Like, all cards like that are just cheating. I feel like I should just end it here. I don't feel like doing a game against that sort of a match. Like, it's all of those. When you deal combat damage to a player, which you do on every turn, draw 7 cards, throw a d20 to draw another 15 cards. Fuck off. They're cheating. Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out. Yeah, fuck you too. Okay. Angelic Armory, you know, seek a card that ends the game in your favor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So... And then I lifelink this. Okay. Interesting scenario we found ourselves in. Mm-hmm. They probably have more of those. Okay. Oh, actually. Now there's the question. That's true. You know you have to block the... Okay. That... I don't... Maybe they chose to go out... Like, by... They chose to, like, be thrown into the abyss by a Lunarch veteran. Maybe they're, like, religious and they decided, yes, it's gonna be a 1-1 priest, because that's where dreams are coming from, because I don't feel like I don't feel like I get opponents that do misplays. Like, the game tends to throw only professional esports athletes in my way in this game, so... But yes, I still won. 9 wins, 7 losses. That is odd. Alright, let's see what we got. Common or uncommon again, but it looks like, but it could be useful. I've gotten useful stuff from these. Sunrise Cavalier. Human Knight, 3 and 3, red and white, 3 mana. Trample, haste. If it's neither day or night, it becomes day as Sunrise Cavalier enters the battlefield. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Okie dokie. I've never used the day-bound, night-bound mechanics, like, really. Like, I've played a couple of, like, daily, like, you know, practice decks, if you will, that have some of those, but, yeah. Okay. Now we're 1 win away from today's goal, but again, it could take 1.5 hours still. We don't know. These things just have the tendency of turning around on a dime for you. You never know until it's over. Yes. Don't at least recognize the name, but again, I couldn't remember them even if I tried. The start is something we might be able to work with. Honestly said, that's possible. However, again, if they use a control deck, it doesn't matter. So, we'll see. We'll see. Probably planes from here. Like, what else could... That's probably the sensible option. Oh, they said hello, too. I'll try to not make them wait for their win as they say hello. I think I've managed to that. I'm not sure if asshole control deck players ever say hello, actually. Because, like, if you're a deep, deep piece of shit, then it's not in your nature to say hello, right? That's how humanity works, yes? Yes, I think so. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, probably the Plains card in now. Righteous Valkyrie in, and then we'll just see how this all turns out. Alright. Oh, that is... Okay, what do I have? What do I use? I can get 4 mana in. Probably Lunarch Veteran and Righteous Valkyrie in some capacity, yes? So I should probably... Oh boy. Let's hope I don't make a mistake here. I think I should put a Plains. I don't know if I'm correct, but I think that's the right call. Yeah. They said hello, and then they conceded. 10 wins, 7 losses. There we fucking go. That's another basically perfect game, though. Can't complain about that. Hot damn. I've been angry today, but this final stretch went pretty well. That went pretty well. Boom. There we go. I did not expect this to be done so quickly, honestly. I was expecting it to take a total of 3 hours and not 2 hours, 10 minutes. Including bathroom break, so. And including the, like, starting, like, delay, which often takes a couple of minutes for me. Alright. Okie dokie. I'm probably gonna play something else for a while, maybe. I'll consult my subconscious on that point for a hot minute, and my better half. But right, all right, because the following games don't give XP. Like, would I like? Is there some sense in trying to go for an individual card? I mean, it's all a plus in the collection, sure, but my goal is to indeed do the all that I can get XP from. So if I'm counting this right, I got, yeah, the 15 was done in the first 5, so it's 5. Right. So I've basically, in the last few days, I've gotten all of the weekly wins I've needed, plus 1 per day, plus 9 extra over the past couple of days. That's a decent start going on. Which means if I counted all of this right, it maybe, I think, means that if I want to get that that random mythic card from the like this one, 67, I need to do the weekly wins next week as well. 15 wins total. 1 win every day. Maybe. I don't know if I don't know if it's 1 win every day, or just 15 wins next week, which is like the 3-day week thing, and beyond that, I need 31 wins extra, divided around at least 4 days, so because only the first 10 per day count. Alrighty. Man, that's pretty cool. Okie dokie. But I hope you've enjoyed, though, because if you're watching this on YouTube, it's been again a set of watching me rage against the world of humanity, because they be a-holes oftentimes. But yeah, 10 wins, 7 losses. That's better than I had dared to hope. So I hope... it does seem, though, that the deck improvements I made by removing the Colossal Majesty does seem to have improved my chances of winning. I'm still not sure, like, should I put 1 less mana still, or add 1 more mana into the deck? So, like, to see if it's... like, what's the absolutely perfect balance. Now it's 22 mana, including the double-sided one that's 1/2 a Resurrection card and 1/2 green mana. But yeah, this went pretty okay. I think the numbers have improved when I took away the Colossal Majesties. They used to be a lot more useful, but now when I kind of... It seems that the Shuffler started hating me more than usual a couple of weeks ago, and I got a lot more removal and weakening and control decks, which then meant it was a lot more difficult to get creatures in the field that have 4 power, which is what the Colossal Majesty requires to draw 1 card extra each turn. So that's an issue. Therefore, I changed it, and now, indeed, I have a lot less ability to draw cards, which is none. But at least the cards I pull tend to be useful more often. Not always. I have these games still where I draw like 15 lands in a row, which is like almost every land I have in the deck, but that's just Magic for you and the card shuffler of Magic for you. But nonetheless, that is that. I'll possibly stream still, we'll see, but I'll call the recording here because I'm probably going to be changing games at least. So if you are watching this on YouTube, smash that like button like it's a Mind Flayer you saw in Magic, and you just tear it apart and just there you go. Yes, absolutely, hell yeah. But hope you've enjoyed, and see you in the next one, which will be, I don't know when, but probably soon. Yes, bye.